Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice is a case against both characters, which is why the movie is less focused on Batman fighting Superman physically and more how their ideologies clash fundamentally. For anyone not familiar with the characters of Batman or Superman or the movie in general, Batman embodies fear while Superman tries his best to be the beacon of hope for all of mankind. While not always successful, these characters try their best to do the right thing, and what the core of what drives them apart is their perspectives, how they were raised, how they were brought up, and the worlds they inhabit. All these things inform their decisions and is why they are so far apart ideologically. But, as the title suggests, Versus is only half the movie, and there is a resolution to the conflict, Dawn of Justice. How far apart are hope and fear, Batman and Superman? Well, as the movie shows us, a life of fear has nothing but pain and suffering for Bruce Wayne. All his violence begets more violence. And while Superman struggles with trying to save the day and the collateral damage that comes with it, he still comes above it. He still looks ahead. He has the hope and optimism. And that's not to say that Superman doesn't suffer or Superman doesn't face pain. Superman comes from a different place, a different world, and Earth has a lot of hate, and it is showing a lot of this hate for him. As you can see in this crowd of people, all the signs and the negative, the protesting they have done for him. Superman is an illegal alien, aliens are un-American, this world is ours, not yours, God hates aliens. All of this said, Superman still looks past it, and he will still save the day. He will save any one of those people in harm's way. Now, what has led Superman to this point in his life, and what has led Batman to this point in his life, is Superman was raised by two loving adoptive parents, and that has grounded him and his relationship with Lois Lane. He sees the good in people. Versus Batman, where at a young age he was robbed of his parents. His parents were murdered right before his eyes, and his violent response to tragic events is informed by his parents' behavior. Originally, when I was writing the speech, I was thinking about this moment in the movie where his father, when held at gunpoint, throws a fist as a response. But when I went back to watch it for these pictures, I noticed it's not just his father, it's his mother too. After the father is shot for trying to go fist first into the gunpoint, his mother also tries to tackle the gunman to take away the gun. Even in the face of certain defeat, Batman, Bruce Wayne, is shown to fight back and to fight in general. Even when Batman sees Superman as this demon, as this force of nature, of just destruction, he does not blink, he does not back down. He will go up against him, even when Alfred says that it's suicide to go up against him. And I think it's important to understand the perspective of someone as hateful as Batman. When he looks at Superman, he doesn't see another person. He just sees someone from another place, someone different, and he has to be destroyed. Even if there is a 1% chance of him destroying the world, he has to take it as an absolute certainty, and he has to destroy him. And I think that comes from, while Superman might save the day and he might save someone, and they might see this, a Christ-like figure come down to save them, when Batman looks at Superman, he sees like a demon in the sky ready to attack. And it's that I feel like it informs his perspective. But the third act of the movie is all about coming together and coming past those differences. So while Superman had a loving childhood with his adoptive parents, Batman did not. Batman had a very cruel life dealt to him. But even then, even when you are so filled with hate, you could still come back from it. And it all stems from seeing the other person as a person and not as the other, not as an alien. In the final confrontation between Batman and Superman, when they finally fight physically, Superman pleads with Batman to save his mother. And while Batman is full of hate when he holds this spear of kryptonite to plunge down into Superman's chest, when he sees him pleading for his mother's life, he sees him as another person. He sees Superman as the 8-year-old boy who lost his parents. He sees Superman as another person and not an alien. Not as a refugee, not as an immigrant, but as a person. And he can relate to him. And the hate washes away. And you can see that Batman sees that his hateful ways, his rage, his obsession with Superman, it was wrong. It was wrong because it has led Batman to the point where he was going to kill Superman. He was going to be the gunman who killed his parents. And because of that, Batman is able to empathize with Superman. And it is through the actions at the end of the movie where Superman goes up against Doomsday. He saves Lex. There's this point where Doomsday, created by Lex to destroy Superman, Superman stops Doomsday from killing Lex. And it's that sort of optimism, that hope that Superman has, where he'll save even Batman at his worst, Lex at his worst. Superman will always save the day. And even when the price is Superman sacrificing his life to destroy Doomsday, to save the world, Superman is willing to do it. Even though the world has not shown him that sort of love, that sort of compassion, Superman is willing to show that for the earth, for the world. And it's because Superman saves his world that Batman is able to find hope again. He comes back from his hateful ways and his rage to then now he will be the symbol of hope. He will inspire people, and Superman's hope does not die with him. It lives on through Batman. And that is the story of Batman versus Superman. It is the story of not one man triumphing over the other. It's not the story of Batman beating Superman or Superman beating Batman. It's the story of hope beating fear.